I thought divorcing my husband would finally bring me peace. For years, I convinced myself that I was unhappy because of him, that life had more to offer than our quiet routines and simple conversations. When I signed the divorce papers, I felt powerful, almost relieved, believing I had taken control of my future. At first, everything felt exciting. I moved into a new apartment, redecorated it exactly how I wanted, and enjoyed the freedom of making decisions without consulting anyone. Friends praised my courage and told me I was strong for choosing myself. I repeated those words to myself every night, but my husband's reaction surprised me. He didn't beg, didn't argue, and didn't try to stop me. He simply nodded, wished me happiness, and walked away with calm dignity. That silence unsettled me more than anger ever could. Weeks passed, and reality slowly crept in. The excitement faded, replaced by an uncomfortable emptiness. I missed the way he remembered small details, how he made tea exactly the way I liked, and how he listened even when I complained about the same things again and again. Meanwhile, I heard through mutual friends that he was doing well. He had joined a gym, started smiling more, and seemed lighter somehow. Knowing that he wasn't broken by the divorce hurt more than I expected. I had assumed he would fall apart without me. One evening, I accidentally ran into him at a grocery store. He looked different, healthier, calmer, and strangely confident. He greeted me politely, asked how I was, and genuinely seemed at peace. That was the moment my chest tightened with regret. I realized then that he had given me stability, not boredom. I had mistaken comfort for stagnation and loyalty for a lack of passion. While I chased an imagined happiness, he quietly rebuilt himself. Loneliness hit hardest at night. There was no one to share small victories or bad days with. Dating felt shallow, conversations empty, and connections temporary. I began to understand what I had thrown away. Months later, I finally gathered the courage to call him. I apologized, admitted my mistakes, and told him how much I regretted my decision. There was a long pause on the other end of the line that felt heavier than words. When he finally spoke, his voice was kind but distant. He told me he had forgiven me, but he had also moved on. He had learned to love himself again and didn't want to reopen old wounds. That conversation shattered me. I expected anger or rejection, but his calm acceptance made the loss final. There was no drama left to fix, no second chance waiting. Now I live with the lesson every day. Divorcing my husband wasn't just a legal decision, it was the moment. I misunderstood what real happiness looked like. And by the time I realized it, it was already too late.